Didn't take him long.
He should never have started.
One thing that I want to say, and I hadn't thought about it, Doug said it. For the last 2 months, I can't go from here to Blairsville without seeing 3 deputy sheriff's cars. Why are they all over here?
The rest of them are taking a nap right there where I'm at.
Anyhow,
There's no restaurant in
we'll go nuts. I want to be the first question, and this has to do with Mr. Ed. He probably might want to ask it, but I don't do it anyhow. Doug, if you want to answer, it's okay, but I want to find out how other counties would handle this problem. So, Mr. Jones, will ask you this question.
I represent other counties.
No, but you, from my knowledge, you have worked in other counties.
Yes.
And Doug may have, but I don't know it. But I know you have. And some of it was in Florida. So when somebody goes and have a complaint sometime, they have the deputy fill it all out, got a case number and all that and everything. What's supposed to happen then?
You mean after the case has been worked or responded to?
What happened is, Mr. Ed went to file a complaint,
Okay,
they filled it all out, give them the case number,
okay,
and they said, we get in touch with you.
right. Well, was it a felony or misdemeanor?
Mr.
Was it a theft?
No.
Can you tell me what it was?
County ordinance says you can't put the political signs out for 150 days before the election.
Okay,
We complained and took pictures of signs that were out on the road.
okay. I think I get the gist of the question. If a deputy responds, of course, this is a open-ended question, but it depends on what the problem is. For instance, if it's, I don't know, someone drove across your yard and left some tracks, depends the level of response you might get. But typically, if a deputy responds and does a report, if it's a misdemeanor, we'll have a misdemeanor investigator contact you and at least follow up, if nothing else, by a phone call to see if there's anything else to do. If it's a felony, well, definitely an investigator is going to be responding to your house and following up with the investigation to find out what's going on. As far as you're talking about signs they put out,
The sign is immaterial, really.
Right.
What we're trying to get at is, what kind of response are we supposed to get to any kind of complaint?
well,
That the deputy has filled out and give us a case number.
all complaints should be responded to by the sheriff's office. And there's different levels of response, okay? If you're talking about illegal campaign signs, then the sheriff's office should contact the people putting them out and ask them to be removed. If they don't remove them, then they should remove them. And I think there's even a county ordinance as far as a fine that could be levied against them. But all complaints, especially where officers respond, a report's done and a case number is generated, some type of response should be made. It could vary from a phone call, depending on how serious it becomes, an investigator comes out. Then if it's even more serious, maybe a crime scene would come out and do that. So I guess to answer your question, all cases where officers respond and a report is spun up and a case number, there should be a follow-up by the sheriff's office in some sort.
Well, I know.
But I'm just saying that ranges from a different.
Common sense will tell you in a lot of things, but I just wanted to get more or less an official.
Well, if you're asking me with the Polk County Sheriff's Office, if that would have happened, they probably would have came out, initiated a report. They probably would have forwarded that to if it was in the city, to their jurisdiction. And if it was in the county, then they would have notified the people that was doing the offense. And they probably would have asked them first to remove the signs, just like we had with citrus stands illegally put up. And if they didn't do it, then we would levy fines against them, citations.
Sorry.
That's it.
Just so everybody knows, Mr. Ed, what has been done? Have they contacted you?
Never been contacted.
That's what I'm trying
Someone
to.
should have contacted. Yeah.
When he walked out of that office, that was the end of it.
Well,
Probably because the offender works there.
What? You didn't say that, did you?